is what Jan calls a workhorse ingredient that could do so many different things for our health. Maybe fish oil is up there, astaxanthin comes to mind, but that's kind of really it. Curcumin is really a superstar. There's a reason why it's become one of the hottest ingredients our industry has to offer worldwide, and is growing at such insane rates here in the United States because people are hearing about it, they're trying it, it works, and they talk about it with their friends, they tell their relatives, and word spreads. It's just a question of which curcumin are you going to use. We say use ours because it has advanced patented technology behind it. It gets absorbed faster, it lasts longer, it's 29 times better absorbed, and it's got dozens of clinical studies showing that it does all of these different things. So if you're going to try curcumin, make sure you get ours. And we're offering it today as part of our special radio offer for less than $10 with free shipping and the free gift if you're one of the first 1,000 callers, the B12 Energy Melts. Give us a call, 1-800-883-8840. That's 1-800-883-8840. Do not miss this chance to get started with clinical curcumin for less than $10 with free shipping and the B12 Energy Melts. You will never get a better deal. 1-800-883-8840.
Jason, before we go, I know we just have a few minutes left. Most people don't know this. A meta-analysis of 20 randomized clinical trials with over 1,400 participants suggests a significant level of support for healthy triglycerides. That's such an important cardiovascular lipid, and we get that with this curcumin, plus significant support for healthy HDL cholesterol levels. So this is a very big deal and almost like a side benefit for the clinical curcumin. I mean, you got to love that, Dr. Levin.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My patients love the joint benefits, but my goodness, brain benefits, antioxidant power, and now healthy support for our lipids, our triglycerides, and HDLs. This is a must-have nutrient.
You know, Jay, I think you had a very poignant recap in your last, question, and that is curcumin's getting so many jobs done. It's remarkable. It's so many different levels of our health. And I think you were pointing out the question isn't, should I be taking curcumin? The question is, which curcumin should I be taking? And Purity Products is stepping up today. We're saying clinical curcumin, just a couple of veggie capsules every day, one simple pill, getting so many important health jobs done for you that this is the formula you need to try and experience and see why it's one of our favorite products here at Purity. So I really am excited about the 30-day starter bottle and the opportunity we present to people to try it for just $9.95 and put clinical curcumin to the test. It's a game changer.
No question. Neil, thanks for joining us today. Jan, great show as always.
My pleasure.
Oh, thanks for having me, Jay.
Let me tell everyone how they can get started with clinical curcumin for less than $10. It's our 30-day starter bottle. You get to put curcumin to the test, see it for yourself, see why curcumin is basically the hottest botanical compound in the world right now, and all the different things it can do for your health, your wellness, your comfort, your brain health, your skin health, your visual health, metabolic health. Really, the list goes on and on and on, and it is truly an amazing compound. We really have an incredible special deal today. You can get started with clinical curcumin for less than $10. That's for a full 1 month supply. We're even going to give you free shipping when you call now. Even better, if you're one of the first 1,000 callers, we're going to give you a free bonus gift, your gift to keep no matter what, which is a free bonus gift, our B12 Energy Melts. That's our best-selling product by volume. Just put it under your tongue. It's a little tasty, delicious wafer. It melts right away, and it helps support energy levels and helps you fight fatigue. It is also an incredible product and a Purity exclusive, and you get to keep that no matter what. So don't miss this chance to put clinical curcumin to the test. Give us a call right now. The phone number, 1-800-883-8840. Again, 1-800-883-8840. You get to put clinical curcumin to the test for less than $10 with free shipping. And again, the free B12 Energy Melts if you're one of the first 1,000 callers. Clinical curcumin is a game changer on so many levels. You heard Jan and myself and Dr. Levin go through all of the amazing benefits. You just need to pick up that phone and we'll shoot it right out to you. You get to put it to the test and see it for yourself. By the way, with Super Saver, you never miss a day. You can cancel anytime, and it is so convenient. It's the way to go. Give us a call. Just put this to the test. You will not regret it. It's going to be the best $10 you ever spend. Give us a call, 1-800-883-8840. Again, call Purity Products and try curcumin for yourself and see the difference. 1-800-883-8840. One more time slowly for those writing it down, 1-800-883-8840. For Jan Levin and Dr. Neil Levin, I'm Jason Cam. We'll catch you next time on Purity Products Radio.
The preceding is a paid advertisement by Purity Products. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The preceding recorded program has been a paid advertisement by Purity Products. We offer this program as a service to our listeners. This station and its management do not endorse or object to the information, views, or opinions discussed in the program. The following recorded program is a paid advertisement by Purity Products. We offer this program as a service to our listeners. This station and its management do not endorse or object to the information, views, or opinions discussed in the program.
The following is a paid advertisement brought to you by Purity Products. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Boy, we've got a truly fascinating report for you today. In fact, it's not an overstatement to say that high doses of an overlooked vitamin are in the process of revolutionizing Western medicine as we know it. In fact, it promises to promote our health more than anyone ever imagined, support our immune system like nothing else can, tone up our heart muscles and leg muscles, make bones stronger, keep our arteries clear, impact our mood and emotional state, support metabolism, and essentially serve as a master switch for 2,000 genes in your body. Believe it or not, we're talking about vitamin D. Well, our guest today is Dr. John Cannell, a practicing medical doctor, an authority on vitamin D. He's the founder of the widely respected Vitamin D Council, author of numerous scientific papers that outline the tragedy of this vitamin D deficiency epidemic, and author of an upcoming book on the topic. He's the man the media increasingly turns to for answers when a new vitamin D study is published. In his 30 years in medicine, Dr. Cannell has never endorsed a supplement for any company, but that's all changing. He not only endorses Purity's advanced vitamin D formula, he's put his name on it. Joining us live from California, Dr. Cannell, welcome back to the program.
Thanks.
Now, Dr. Cannell, I know that you're pumped. You're extremely excited about the absolute barrage of information that's emerged in the past year or two on vitamin D. You're saying the vitamin D revolution, the vitamin D era, has officially started, and the impact is going to be unprecedented. What's really going on?
Well, let me tell you just a little bit about how I got into this, because I think it would give some information about how this evolved. About 8 years ago, I realized that vitamin D was going to revolutionize medical care. The reason I came to that conclusion is because I realized that virtually all Americans are vitamin D deficient. When we followed our doctor's advice and our government's advice and we started putting on the sunblock and staying out of the sun, it had tremendous effect on the vitamin D levels in our blood. So I started a nonprofit, the Vitamin D Council. On there you can read more information than you can possibly remember all about vitamin D. And I also realized that the amount of vitamin D Americans were taking, whether it be in their multivitamins or trying to drink milk, was pretty much irrelevant. The amount is so low, it had no effect on vitamin D blood levels. And when I realized that, it literally changed my life. And then, within the last year or so, I've realized that to work fully, to optimally work, vitamin D needs a number of cofactors. It needs vitamin K2, not vitamin K1, expensive vitamin K2. It needs boron, it needs magnesium, it needs zinc, and we'll talk about all these. Secondly, I realized there's a difference between having vitamin D on the shelf and people can buy it, or getting people information on the radio, so people who are not taking it or taking the wrong preparation can learn about it, and that's a big difference. So I approached a number of companies, and Purity agreed to make the vitamin D formula that I insisted upon. And secondly, I said, by the way, I want people to take this with fish oil. So what we're going to talk about today is Purity's offer about a complete vitamin D formula, one that's unlike anything else on the market. You can't buy it in the store. You can't buy it on the internet. This is the only such formula that exists, together with the ultra-pure molecularly distilled fish oil.
Let me ask you a question here, because I'm a skeptic at heart, and I like to play the devil's advocate on the radio. And how is it possible that one vitamin, in this case vitamin D, can be involved in everything from cardiovascular health to immunity to body weight, even dental cavities? I mean, I've heard stuff like this before, about vitamin C. What is different with vitamin D?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let me just do one thing so people understand exactly what sort of things have been discovered. And one of the best ways to do that is to go back and look at Google News. Now, here are some headlines from major publications in the last couple of years about vitamin D. I'm just going to read off a list of headlines. When you think about it, it's truly amazing. And these sorts of headlines have never been seen before for any other vitamin. Newsweek, are Americans dying from a lack of vitamin D? London Times, neglecting vitamin D comes with a heavy price. UPI, lack of vitamin D can affect 36 organs. Washington Post, vitamin D deficiency called major health risk. AMA News, that's American Medical Association News. Listen to this fact. Vitamin D deficiency may be the root of numerous health problems. That's the American Medical Association News. It's just truly amazing. The reason that it's involved in prostate health, breast health, bone health, cognition, blood pressure health, immune health, all these different things is because vitamin D, it's not a vitamin. It is truly the one vitamin you cannot get from a good diet because it's not a vitamin.
Mm-hmm.
It's made in the skin upon exposure to sunlight. And what's eventually made is a steroid hormone. Now, steroid hormone, activated vitamin D is a steroid hormone, and the way they work, they're a key to your genetic code. And some steroid hormones are key to only a few genes, but vitamin D is the key to 2,000 genes. That is, it unlocks 2,000 genes. It's the key that 2,000, that's 1/10 of your genome, by the way. 1/10 of your genome is waiting for the key to unlock it. And the only thing that can unlock it is vitamin D. That's why it's involved in so many different health conditions. Your body knows what it needs. It just needs the key to unlock the right key.
Now, doctor, you say we need 5,000 IUs per day. Now, here's the problem. I went through the health food store the other day, and I'm looking at most multivitamins, and I'm even looking at vitamin D sold separately, as a supplement itself. Most of them have 200, 400 IUs. I saw a couple brands, they had 1,000. Nobody even comes close to what Purity's offering here. I want you to talk about why we need 5,000 per day. And there's really only three ways to get it. I could either go out in the noontime sun, which really isn't practical for a lot of us who, the skin concerns that you talked about before. I can go to a tanning bed, again, not an optimal choice, or I can supplement the right way with Purity products. Why the importance of this 5,000 number? Why is that the magic bullet?
Yeah, because of a single fact, and this fact changed my life. 7 years ago, when I was researching vitamin D, I came across a number of studies that showed that if you put on your bathing suit and go outside in the summertime and sunbathe for about 20 minutes, 10 minutes on each side, you make between 10,000 and 20,000 units of vitamin D in 20 minutes. Now, that's incredible. I thought about that, and I thought about that. Why would nature devise a system that made that much vitamin D that quickly? And if you look at levels of people like lifeguards or roofers